Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in a hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding. Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the three.
Here's Bazemore. And Teague, here we go. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Teague.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Rockets, Capella's checked in, and it's Chalmers in for Trevor Ariza. Atlanta also making some changes here. Humphreys comes in for Al Horford. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Kent Bazemore. Hardaway kicks to Teague. That three off the mark.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
Are they going to take me out? I'm at 27 minutes. I've played 2 full quarters, so I've only been out for like 3 minutes. Yeah, 27, 24 minutes is 2 quarters. We're in the third quarter still. I've only been out for 5 minutes. That's hilarious.
Atlanta also making some changes.
I wouldn't be surprised if I ended off the game now.
In for Mike Muscala. Millsap comes in for Chris Humphreys. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Jeff Teague. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Smooth hit at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Freak following the 3 by Atlanta.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee,
20 points, 4 rebounds, 11 assists. Double-double.
You know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And after his last game, you're really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Beasley with a clean look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 14 points for Beasley.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
A clear look for Hardaway. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark,
now that one was a free 3 too.
Them the advantage, but it's also been
6 rebounds.
In general, that's made a difference.
Harden, lead pass was put in just the right
20
spot.
points, 12 assists.
Harden's got 29.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Hardaway kicks to Millsap. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
On the wing, Harden. He kicks to Ariza. Screened by Howard. Ariza outside. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for
now that one was wide open. I don't know how I missed him. How I got rid of my defender there. That was crazy.
Came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
So the whistle blows.
Should have just shot it.
2 free throws for the contact.
If he was gonna fucking miss, like, god damn.
14 points and 1 steal as well. You talk about being on.
Might as well put some stats on. That should have been at least 25 points for me. That's 2 points I should have had. But I want the assist looks better.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
I'm just gonna send it to the rack myself.
He's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. And the shot is long. Rockets leading by 16. Here's Smooth. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Freak's got 18 points just in the second half. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
The activity level.
I guess I will end off the game with possible 30 points.
Been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
So it's the Rockets now after the basket by Atlanta. Howard dishes to Freak. Howard, the pass to Smooth. Back to Howard. And it's sent back by Horford.
Why did you have to, like, cock it back or something? Shit, that was an easy shot.
Powers it through.
Nice pass that
Can't
time.
believe
What
that
excellent
fucking
vision
happened.
by Jeff Teague out there.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too much. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts.
Here is
Rotate
Harden.
over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Freak with it. Here's Beasley.
And he fucking misses.
Good work defensively by Horford. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Teague with the ball. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Corver.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Good. And that's 13
Another
points
assist.
for Trevor Ariza.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
A nice shot by Teague.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up. And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now here's Freak. Ariza kicks to Freak. Lays it up and banks it in. Freak's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Right side Corver. Horford high post. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. Back to Horford. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Now here's Freak. Howard dishes to Freak. And another 3 for Houston.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Inside, Millsap. The Rockets pull it in. Howard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum. And he came off
34
that screen,
points.
and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. Millsap playing well. He's got 21 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
He hits the second from the line.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Now, here is Harden. Goes up at the stripe. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 16 points for Beasley.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them to always have their eyes up. Always be looking for passing lanes and ways to get the ball into the low post. That was the brunt of his message.
Actually, that was not what he was
The need
talking
to be
about.
disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Beasley following the basket by Al Horford. Dishes it to Ariza. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Smooth. Makes it off the glass.
Easy layup.
Freak's got 36.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Now here's T, covered by Smooth.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
Well, that was bad, apparently. Whatever.
Passes to Teague. He feeds it to Millsap. They set the pick. Millsap a screen, and here's Korver from the arc. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Rockets.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for a Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here is Harden following the basket by Al Horford. Harden kicks to Howard. The 10-footer. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Now here's Korver to the paint. Here's Millsap. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game.
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. We know we're at our best when we keep the defense constantly in motion. We do that by moving the ball around. If we don't do that, we don't win games.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations.
Why is my player just so fucking
Thank you,
weird?
Norris. Great interview once again.
The interviews are
Thank
terrible.
you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is
Wayne
Kevin Harlan.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
I went from like 9 points in the first half to like 25 in the second, and that's crazy.
Tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
They need a segment called Shacked and a Fool. No doubt we deserve the win. I mean, me and Harden were just going off tonight. I was responsible for 63 points. 63 out of how much points? 63 out of 124. I was in half of our points, so our biggest lead was 18, but their biggest lead was 10. It's crazy.